Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making these Halloween lanterns, and these are super festive for Halloween, and they look great when you add those little tea lights with them. And this is pretty easy to make, so let's go ahead and get started. First you're going to need to go to my site at svgnation.com to get this file, and I have left a direct link in the video description, so you can just click the link there and it will take you directly there. So once you have your file uploaded to Cricut Design Space, this is what it's going to look like. So you need to start off by ungrouping your layers. And I highly recommend that you use a scoring tool for this, whether it's a scoring wheel or scoring stylus, because this is going to make this top part so much easier to assemble. This part is pretty easy to assemble either way, but you really do want it for this part. If you don't have a scoring tool, you can just fold it. But you will need to delete these 3 layers in this design because those are for the scoring. So you do want to start off by changing these layers from your basic cut to score. And I've set it up really easy, so you just attach it to the one that's right below it. So we're just going to click both of those layers and attach. And just repeat these steps for the 2 lantern sides. And that's all that you need to do for this design to be ready to go. And there are 2 different options for how you can make this. You can leave the sides open, or you can use a clear plastic to put inside of this. If you do not want to use the clear plastic, then you will need to delete all 4 of these. But keep these if you are using the clear plastic. I've left a link in the description for the clear plastic that I'm using in this tutorial, and it does look really neat with the clear plastic. It just kind of gives it more of a finished look, kind of like you got it from a store. But you definitely don't have to use the plastic. It looks great either way, so it's totally up to you and your preference. So once you have your file all set up and ready to go, you can go ahead and cut everything. So let's go ahead and go to make it, select your mat, and start to cut out your pieces. Once all of your pieces are cut out, you can then begin to assemble your lantern. And if you're using the clear plastic, then go ahead and start by gluing all 4 of these pieces to the sides of your lantern. And when you cut the clear plastic, you do need to change your cut settings for this material. It is going to be best to use the knife blade for this, but if you don't have a maker, you can still cut these with your fine point blade with your Cricut Explorer. And the best way to do this is to use the custom setting for the clear plastic and then choose the option to add more pressure. It's not going to cut all the way through, but it will cut enough that you can pop it out. And you don't need to worry if the edges are slightly rough because they will be hidden on the inside of the lantern. And once these are glued down, then you just need to fold on all of your score lines for the lantern. And then using glue, you're just going to attach the lantern sides together. And there are little tabs that you'll glue on, and that's how you'll attach them together. And while it dries, then begin to assemble your lantern top. You're going to first fold on all of the score lines and make sure that you fold them really well before you start to assemble this. The lantern top can be a little tricky to glue together, but I do have a trick that's going to make this a lot easier. You're just going to want to add glue to the very top part of the side instead of putting glue down the full side that you're gluing down. And then you're going to line it up properly with the side next to it. If you try to put glue down the full side at one time, it just gets complicated. I don't know why, but it just does. And I also think it's easier to use hot glue because it does dry really quickly, so you don't have to worry about it slipping out of place or holding it forever while it dries. So once you have all 4 sides glued together at the top, then you can go back and add glue to like the bottom to close it up a little bit. And you may not even need to add the glue. It closes pretty well without it. It's totally up to you. But doing it this way by just adding glue to the very top part, it really is going to make this so much easier to assemble. And once this is assembled, all you need to do is glue this top piece to your lantern base. And it's ready to go. These look a million times better when you add the flickering tea lights, so make sure that you do grab those. You can find them at Target, Walmart, and if you like to shop from your couch like I do, I've also left a link to where you can get these on Amazon in the video description. So these are super easy to assemble, but if you have any questions about how to make these, leave those in the comments and I'll answer them there. And I really do hope that you guys enjoy these lanterns and that you will give this video a like. And I would love to have you subscribe. I am just getting started with videos, so there's so much more to come and I'd love to have you join. But thanks so much for watching. Bye.